Luckily, I've got the thing that lets me test and see if there's electricity in the wires.
Yeah.
It's just like boop, 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 boop.
It'll be worth it in the long run.
Yeah.
And you can put up all your Hatsune Miku posters in here.
Yeah.
Oops. And it makes sense that I haven't, you know, for a time I would have been able to have to do any of that stuff. Yeah, Daphne, what you doing, baby? What? I'll make this. Alright, so here's what we got at the end of day one. I finished up my table. Yeah, I gotta get rid of some things, but it's pretty good so far. And then I have all of my decor down here. Stuff that I gotta put away, stuff that's gonna be out, stuff that I have to find more space for. There's still a couple of things I have to get from the other room and move them out here, but I wanna do that tomorrow because I'm tired. I also wanna get some curtains for this wall right here. Let's meet up tomorrow and see what else I do. Hello? Okay, okay. Whew. Okay, we're good, we're good. Uh-huh. Sí. Y yo, por eso es que yo que no puedo comprar nada hasta que no llegue allá. No voy a empezar. It is day 3 overall of like this, doing all this. I love the sunlight I'm getting. I still have to put up a curtain rod. I have it, I just haven't put it up yet. I've got stuff in the back that needs to be decorated. I still need to hang up the stuff on the wall. However, check this out. Look at how good it looks. I still have to like fill in some more over here and a little bit over here, but like, and having the dining table here just feels so good. Let's get back to my office though. Hi, babe.
Hi.
What's up?
This is yours.
Yeah. Thank you. These are yours. And these are for the camera lenses. Thank you, love. I love you. only thing that I'm not gonna get to in this video is painting. And I know that for a fact. That is just, I'm not gonna get to it. I don't wanna do it. I'm just not there yet, okay? But to actually figure out where my stuff is gonna go, that's definitely like the goal for today. There's a couple things that I wanna move around because this table setup, having both of them on the same side, not great. Because this half wall is just barely too short that when it's sunset, the sun like beams into my eyes. So I have to like, you know? So I'm gonna move one of my tables. It's this one, it sits right here. It's this table, I'm gonna move to this back wall. But also, I want to move this table over like a good foot, maybe foot and a half over. Because you can't tell, but I'm gonna show you in a second. The dust that comes out of the vent that's like right up here falls perfectly right into this area. And so but not into over here. Okay, not into over here. So I'm gonna see if that helps. Also, I bought one new thing that I'm hoping is going to help with getting all of this. Actually, no, I bought a couple of things. It's like maybe 2 or 3 or like 4 or 5 that I feel like is gonna help put all of this together. So without further ado, let's get started. Hey, welcome to the finished office makeover. Ah! I'm so excited to show you like all the little pieces in this closet. No, not closet. Definitely not the closet. But this office makeover. I'm gonna start with the less exciting part. So let's actually turn you around. Welcome. This is my table. Oh my god. Okay, is my office finished? No. Has it been, at this point, 9 months? Oh my god, I could have had a baby in this time. Yes, it has absolutely been 9 months that I've been working on this. But listen, we're here now and that's all that matters. I've got my fun little cat tree for the cats. They love this place, especially because I have this big window right back here. They bask in the sunlight. They have a good time and they absolutely love it. I've got my desk set up. This is my boyfriend's printer. It sits on my desk because I have space for it. Also, you can't see her, but little miss behind me hates this printer. So she's always with my partner. So printer stays out here. I've got my desk set up. I've got my 2 monitors. I've had specifically the bigger one for quite a while. The smaller one is actually a hand-me-down from my brother. Shout out to my brother. I've got my 2024 vision board as my background, desktop background. Yeah, my desktop background. Because one of the core parts of having a good vision board is that you have it somewhere you can see every day. And I use this computer most days. And by most days, I mean like every day, except for like 1 or 2 days a month. So I've got all sorts of fun stuff on my desk. I've got my LED strip that now adds a nice little gamer touch to my setup. I've got this, I think it's called a gaming mat. It was difficult to find one specifically for my space, but she's here. I've got these little like squishy wrist pads or whatever. My partner got them for me for Christmas this past year. And they're just so nice. They really save my wrists from getting really like sore. So thank you to my partner. He also got me these matching little like speakers. If it wasn't for how much I would need to edit, I would love to start a podcast because I feel like I'd be good at that. That would absolutely be my jam. But yeah, no, I mean, it's a good stuff. I'm not going to show you my cable management because, Jesus, that is not a good time. This is my setup. This is where I edit my videos
This is where I watch YouTube. This is where I play my video games. Which, if you're interested, I actually have a gaming channel that I upload to like once a month. Anyways, let's move on to another corner of my office. Hello. I don't know why I say it like that, but this is my sewing space. We've got, I don't know if I've shown you this, but we've got this really cute little cat bed. Like I said, this is my sewing area for the most part. I've got all of my sewing stuff in here that has stuff like measuring tape and buttons and thread. Over here I've got cosplay bits and bobs. If you don't know, back in the day, and by that I mean like right before and during the pandemic, I used to cosplay because I actually had time to do it and the willpower to live. So I've got all my bits and bobs in here, my wigs. I should do a vlog where I just cosplay and bring out that inner teen. I've got more sewing stuff. This has my fabrics and yarn. Most of my fabric is like Halloween fabric because I thought, oh, you know, like I could practice some sewing stuff with like 50-cent fabrics, and that's as far as I got. I've got my kigurumi in here, and I've got this little like rabbit bunny shawl that's really cute. Probably would be really nice right now because it's so freaking cold. Down here, I've got my stuff for Lolita. I've got my dresses and I think my blouses in here. And then in my last box, I've got all the stuff that I need to fix my sewing. You can't see it, but this was a lot more full when I did my sewing vlog. Now I just gotta go through the other half of it, but also like there's more stuff I want to put in there because I have a lot of ideas on how. Let's switch you to the other side of the room. Let's just take in how beautiful this view is. I know, amazing. I've got this little like strawberry planter thing. It's fake, obviously. But I got it from Burlington from when my mom visited. And I've had this mirror for almost a decade. It's got my jewelry in there, and it's got some stickers. I'm kind of revamping it, adding some different stickers. If you know some cute sticker shops, let me know, so I can also fill this with more stickers. Although I'm also kind of thinking maybe I could do like a cool moss thing with it. Okay, whatever. But that's where the vibes are with this right now. Isn't this amazing? Oh my god, I can't wait to edit this video so that I can see what this looks like on my computer, because like just in the viewfinder, I love how it looks. Okay, let's go through piece by piece because there's a lot going on in my background. I've got my fun little grid organizer. I've had this, I want to say, since I had my office space in the other room. So it's not new, but it's something I've already had for a bit anyways. I've got a Hello Kitty. She's wearing a little sushi chef outfit. I got this little bear my boyfriend got me. I've got this little black cat that I got from Walmart Halloween section. I've got some pictures that most of these, actually all of these Polaroids have been from my little cousin. She has a Polaroid camera and she took them, and all of these are from different events, obviously. Most of these are from my aunt's wedding. Actually, all but one of these Polaroids are from my aunt's wedding, like her mom's wedding. So we got some cool pictures actually. Some of these came out a little dark, so that's okay. But I think they came out really cute. I've got some patches that I found from Hot Topic also up on my little grid. I've got some pins because my partner is in the process of fixing our filament printer, our PLA printer, and he found a cool like thing that I want him to print for my pins. So I've got some cool pins that I have and I want to display. I've got some pictures of my brother, with my grandma. I've got my attendee badges from when I went to MTAC, which is the Middle Tennessee Anime Convention out in Nashville. I've gone 3 times. 2019 is when I dressed up as a Steampunk 02, and 2018 I dressed up as Nagisa from Assassination Classroom, specifically the version where he dresses as a girl. We're not gonna question why I chose that one. We're not gonna think about it. I also have a couple of art supplies up here, like my bi flag and my little bi light, I guess you could call it. I've got my colored pencils separated between my cool and warm tone colors. I've got 2 sets of scissors, one for paper, one for general things, and 2 sets of rulers. I've got more plushies. The little cat one is a Meowchi from Tasty Peach Studios. They were at MTAC. The first time that I went, I think I went in 2016 or 2017. I found this, I found Tasty Peach Studios, and I immediately fell in love with like kawaii fashion and such, and so I got that. I also got this little guy from that anime convention. This is a little My Melody, I think it's supposed to be a Squishmallow with a little taco on it. She's just a gosh darn cute. I know you can see my pins inside of this box. I'm waiting to figure out how to better display them on my place. So for right now, they're just in the box of shame. I have a lot of little decorative items. I've got my little pet shop chihuahua that I've had since I was literally a child. I was obsessed with Littlest Pet Shop as a child. And I've got some pictures that my friend gifted to me for, I think, my 18th birthday. She's a really good friend. I've got a DeLorean, which I actually got from high school. Our band director was super into Back to the Future. In fact, the only reason why I've seen all 3 movies is because of him. That year, for the seniors, he gave everyone a little DeLorean, Hot Wheels, and I think some like Back to the Future themed gum from like the 80s. That thing was like chalk. I know one of the guys absolutely ate it and was like, wow, this is like chalk. And we're like, what did you expect? I've got my set of Funko Pops. I'm missing one of them. This is from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. I have the entire collection. I'm just missing her butterfly form because I broke her by accident because I pushed something around. I know Inuyasha fell over at some point and she just broke into pieces. So I've also got this cute little Hatsune Miku. She's absolutely precious. I love her. I got this little Hello Kitty. The one time I did the Hello Kitty loot box. We move over and I've got some more little guys. This is from when we went to Roswell. I've got this little Hatsune Miku. I've also got Liliana Vest. I used to be really into Magic the Gathering. It's still one of the few hobbies that I don't do anymore, but that I still know how to do. And like I can still hold up a conversation. I just haven't played since freshman, maybe sophomore year of college. I only stopped playing because I'm really bad at card games. Apparently I'm really bad at strategy games, so oops. I got this from Cuba. My family and I are Cuban, if you did not already know. My grandma got me this. I also have these cute little things. I got like a big pack of, they're not postcards, but they're like vintage inspired little cards or whatever. So I picked out the ones that I liked the most and I put them there. I've got this moon from Target from Halloween. I've got some fun stuff going on over here. I've got my favorite albums over here. 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge from My Chemical Romance and Smithereens from Joji. And then this one might look like another album, but it's actually an art print from Moonbound Studios shoe cabinet that I also use for art supplies. Like, for example, my Totally Art Supply record player and my Totally an Art Supply bag from Hot Topic. Anyone that's been following me enough, if you know, you know. This is from my earliest haul video. I got this little monkey. I do have this weird corner over here where it's got like my fan and some cat toys and like a couple other stuff, but we're gonna ignore that because it's kind of boring. What I do want to call attention to is all the stuff that's going on in here. I've got all of my other art related things in here, so this is more of like my paper crafts and some electronic stuff for bullet journaling and paper scrapbooking, glitters, and my hot glue gun and the stuff for miniatures. I really need to go through and reorganize this because I have a lot of places that just don't have a whole lot going on or that are just kind of super unorganized, so that'll be a later thing. I hope you enjoyed this journey. A lot of what I want to push is the idea that things don't have to be perfect. Like right off the bat, you can take 9 months to decorate your office and it can still not be done. I mean, I still gotta paint. That's why I don't have more things on here, even though this is all pretty maximalist. I still gotta paint. I still gotta fill out some places. My vase still needs some more flowers. Like, there's still a lot more that I can do, but I'm pretty happy with where it is now. It's finally like decorated, which for me is a really big thing because it's just kind of sat empty for the longest time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you've had a good time watching me decorate our dining room into, honestly, the room that I spent the most time in and that I'm really happy to be here most of the time. I have really enjoyed this journey, and I hope that you join me for any future journeys. Go ahead and subscribe if you've made it this long, and I hope to see you in any future videos that I make. If you're interested in watching hobby content, specifically like crafting, art, decorating, I'm your person. I am here to provide all of that and more. I hope to see you on the next one.